What's up, Rock Church Cancer Care Ministry? Who's the man? That's right, Jesus is the man. Hey, this is Pastor Tommy, and I just wanted to take 2 minutes to thank you on behalf of the entire Rock Church staff and the pastoral staff. We want to thank you for what you're doing in San Diego. When Miles says go out and do something in your community, you people have taken that to heart, and I hear countless praise reports and blessings and things about your ministry that people call in, people tell us, and people want to actually know how can they do that ministry in their church. And we have you, the Cancer Care Ministry, and the people who volunteer to thank for that. So again, can't thank you enough for the blessing you are. And I want you to have a great time tonight, and I want you to know that you're doing God's work. God bless you.
Just the prayers of all the people there at that church and the prayers of the people around me. When I go there, it's like night and day. It's like going from the people I'm usually around where I live to the people that do have compassion and that are just pouring it out, just really showing me that there are really wonderful people in the world.
And ever since he's came to me, my condition has slowly progressed, and it was finally accepted back on the transplant list, available for transplant. My doctors pushed it because they couldn't figure out why my condition is improving. They still don't. My cancer is still like 90% from a bone marrow biopsy that they did, so they can't figure how I'm working. They don't understand why I'm working. Sundays I went to church. They got the pamphlet and information, and the cancer care was on them. Check this out. And I did, and I've been going ever since. They were steady Monday nights. It's been great. It's been definitely a helping with my condition, especially as bad as it was. There wasn't much else I could do, and now that I can do more, I want to do more. But I credit God with all of it. There's been some serious miracles, some serious work done. He's worked hard on me. Get in the Word. Get with somebody that's what I did with cancer care. It was because of people that could relate to my problem. And there's all kinds of different problems. There's a group. There's a place for it. The Word has something for everything. And if you got a cancer issue, try the Cancer Care Group. You want to go.
Hi, my name is Yolanda, and I'm a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in April of 2006 with ovarian cancer. I decided to come back to the Rock, and I heard about Cancer and Care, and 2 weeks later I joined up. Because emotionally I was a mess, going through this whole cancer ordeal, that I was able to talk about my experience. I had suffered from anxiety and depression. They gave me some lessons on that and how to deal with it biblically. They also helped me with my prayer life so that I could become closer to God. And within time, I started to heal, and I didn't think that I was going to bounce back, because when you have chemo, you feel very, very bad, and when you have the anemia. And after a couple of months and lots of support, I was able to bounce back and start feeling better. I would like to be able to help out other survivors of cancer, because if I went through it, that I listened to what they went through, and they were unsure if they're unsure about their feelings, and they need to open up and to get rid of any negative emotions that they're experiencing. Because that's what really helped me out a lot. I was able to get it up out of my system.
An early morning ride to visit John, a cancer patient.
During one of the support groups, we were talking about just randomly things, and he mentioned that he really liked Harley.
Lay healing hands on John. You lift him.
What I want to do is fill the gaps of cancer care, realizing through my own personal experience with cancer.
The ministry does whatever it can to help families cope, like little Zara's.
It's a really surreal experience, you know, all of a sudden, from going to thinking she had pneumonia and that being the worst of it, and finding out your daughter has leukemia. left my job at 10 years, just kind of dropped everything to stay in the hospital with her every day. Haven't really been worrying about anything else.
Her family's been at the hospital for more than 2 months after learning that hers was a less common form of the disease.
But hers is, they wanted to do 5 rounds of really, really intense chemo to try to knock it out that way, because it's more difficult. And if they can't put her into remission after 5 rounds, we have to go the alternate route, which is for the bone marrow transplant.
The Cancer Care Ministry is there to help.
They were hesitant to reach out first because they couldn't believe we provided these services for free.
It's hard when you live in a hospital. There's times where you can't even leave the room.
She wasn't taking care of herself, and in order to be there for Zara, she needs to be fed and she needs to have things. We've delivered probably 30 meals to them inside the hospital. We're working now to help them as they're going to be released in August from the hospital. We're working to see what type of support we can put in place as far as house cleaning, or getting the house organized and sanitized for when Zara comes home.
Tamala Reed started the ministry after her own experience with cancer. She knows how the disease can affect a family.
Being a stay-at-home mom, I had needs of needing someone to watch my kids. When I had the transplants, there was no organization that helped with that. I needed meals delivered. My husband was overwhelmed. He had to go back to work. There was dinner to be made. The kids needed a sitter when I was sick. And there were all these needs, house cleaning, and all these burdens that were on my shoulder, on our shoulders, actually. Along with the cancer. I realized if I'm going through this, there must be other people going through this. I started this ministry because when I had cancer, I told God that if He would heal me and get me through this, I would shout from the rooftops. That was my prayer to Him. That was what I said I would do. And this is my way of shouting. This is my way of telling people that there is hope after cancer.
I'm finding myself at a loss for words. And the funny thing is, it's okay. The last thing I need is to be heard, but to hear what you would say. Word of God, speak. Would you pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see Your Majesty, to be still and know that You're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in Your holiness. Word of God, speak. Finding myself in the midst of You, beyond the music, beyond the noise, and all that I need is to be with You, and in the quiet hear Your voice, and word of God speak. Would You pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see Your Majesty, and be still and know that You're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in Your holiness. Word of God, speak. Would You pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see Your Majesty, to be still and know that You're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in Your holiness. Word of God, speak. Oh, word of God, speak. Word of God, speak. Would You pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see Your Majesty, to be still and know that You're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in Your holiness. Word of God, speak. Would You pour down like rain, at a loss for words. And the funny thing is, it's okay. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. Oh yes, for a saint is just a sinner who fell down, but we couldn't stay there. And God, say now, we fall down, but we get up. Get back we fall down, but we get up. Back up again. We fall down, oh my, we get back up again. For a saint is just a sinner. Oh, yes we are. But we can't stay there.